nice to see the ball go in the basket tonight. I think this is a good game for just our confidence. Proud of the effort. I thought we got off to a tremendous start. I thought that was a big key in tonight's game, and we didn't know what was going to happen with our injury situation. We're really thin right now. We're really thin at the guard spot. So that pregame locker room was a little nerve-wracking to see what was going to happen. Holy cow, we had to play Victoria Wells at the point for 20-some minutes, but she was really good there, and Key was really good there for Grit and AJ. So good win. Get ready for Illinois State.
Jamie tied school record with 8 threes. Anytime you can put yourself with Becky Hammond, that's a good thing. And just talk about the rhythm she kind of got into, how nice it is to see her doing that.
Yeah,
She's a shooter.
Jamie can shoot it. I mean, and you saw her score a couple of different ways tonight. She's just a really good basketball player, and so she needed this night. You know, she shot it well in all of our games so far, but you know, when you've got a couple of guards out, you know, people got to pick up their production a little bit, and she took some responsibility in that role. And you know, 8 threes, she got in a nice rhythm. She was clapping for herself a lot out there too. I mean, she likes seeing them go in, whatever it takes for those things to go in. But proud of that effort. And I thought we were really good in the push. We were really good in transition, and it wasn't always really fast. It was very controlled tonight. And I thought our decision making was a lot better tonight than it was say last Friday. You know, we found Jamie tonight. We looked for Hannah tonight. We got in the lane a lot, whether it be in transition or in just our half-court stuff, and they shared the ball a little better tonight. So great team win. Some good individual performances. I really like the production by our wings, Hannah and Jamie, as far as shooting the ball. Great energy by Victoria Wells. You know, our tall kids, we don't call them post kids, our tall kids were solid tonight as well. So we needed this. Confidence is big.
Ellie said she kind of was in her own head a little bit, and she came off the bench. It seemed like she got all the confidence back tonight.
Yeah, I'm really proud of how Ellie and Key handled that, and it wasn't because of that wasn't a punishment type of thing, or you know, we just think we're trying to find a rotation where we have good starting production and good bench production, and that was crucial tonight. You know, bringing Key off that bench where she was so good. When perhaps they're a little tired, was critical tonight. And Ellie played really inspired. I liked how determined she played. I liked how determined all of our kids played tonight. But I thought those two kids handled that little move with great maturity. And they put the team above themselves tonight. And that's the way it should be. And that's great teams serve others. And we learned that. And proud of those kids.
Was it reassuring to see Kiora make some of those tougher shots that almost went in against Hawaii tonight?
Yeah. Key is. We usually see those shots go in, and you know, Hawaii. You throw a little size at her, a little more size, a little more physicality. You know, it's a little tougher finish, but when she's fresh and those legs are under her, she's a pretty dynamic jump shooter, and she can get to the rim and. But you know, 7 assists. You know, that just shows that she just doesn't get to the rim. She makes the right decision, and I'm really happy with how she shared the ball tonight. So, 23 assists to 8 turnovers, pretty good stuff.
Was Grit's ankle from the other night, was that what kept her out?
Yeah, when she went down the other night and just kind of tweaked it running backwards, that led to her foot injury, and she's just. Day to day, we'll say.
And then AJ.
Yeah, AJ. I don't know what she's just got a funny injury. We'll see what the doctor says tomorrow. But she had a good practice yesterday, and she sat out shoot around today just to kind of rest it, and thought we could give it a go. And she could have played more. And I thought her decision making the start of the game was really good. And you saw that we didn't play as fast, but that's okay. You know. What John Wooden always say, quick but under control. And we were under control, I thought, really all night tonight, and that's why we played a little better. So we're going to kick her in the knee more often. Okay? All right, guys, thank you.
With my teammates' help, they got me those open shots. Without them, I couldn't have done that. And so I guess, just feeling it tonight.
Was it one of those in morning shoot around? Did you feel that you were kind of on it all?
Actually, I thought I was off in shoot around today, and so I was like, okay, But my coaches are always just like, don't let it bother you. You're a shooter. You have to just keep shooting, and if you miss it, you have to say, I'm gonna make the next one. Don't miss 2 in a row. And with teammates being so encouraging, they know that I'm gonna make the next one.
And just for you guys, obviously frustrated with the Hawaii game, I'm sure it was this nice kind of reset.
Yeah. I just told Jamie it was so nice to just win by 40, 50. I don't know how much it was, but it was so nice. I just felt like as a team we needed it. So.
Ellie, what was it like coming off the bench? Is that something Ryan just did maybe to spark you guys, or?
Yeah, you know what? I think it's more like we're trying to find what kind of team we are, trying to find who fits with who, and I think the first group, it was more because the last game against Hawaii, it was kind of the same group that ended, and they had a lot of energy, so it was more like we have to start with energy right away, and then I feel like lately sometimes you have your what do you call it, down dips kind of in life, yeah. So, and I guess that is one reason, of course, why I came out of the bench. But I mean, it doesn't matter who starts. It's just we played, everyone played today, everyone, and we played really good as a team. So I mean, it was not that hard, but I just need to find myself as a player again.
You
And
feel like you did that tonight?
yeah, and I'm kind of a thinker, and when that affects me too much, it's just, so I should just play and just trust my teammates as I always do, and today everyone did that.
And then what does it do for your offense to have someone like Jamie knock down?
It's so nice. And it's so as I say, when you trust your players, and of course I do that, but this time it was just Jamie, of course, I always go for the rebound, but still I always know that she's gonna make it.
And our posts do an awesome job of, they're looking to score obviously first, but then they do great kicking it out to any of the shooters, not just me.
Was it a boost of confidence to, put up that many points without grit tonight, and then obviously AJ for the second half?
Yeah. I think so, because grit is a big part of our team.
And AJ too.
And AJ, and for them to both be out tonight, we wanted to come out with that energy like Ellie was talking about, and, we needed this game, and we need to work in this game to get better and coming off of Hawaii.
And then it's not just one player that can shoot, Grit that can shoot,
Right.
80 that can shoot. Everyone can shoot, and that's why it's if they don't play, we have some other players that can play and score, and that we trust.